Hiya, welcome back to the channel. How are we going? Coast to coast fishing. So guys, in today's video, really it's just a Roman chuck. See what's about. We're going to cover some ground and just see what we can catch. We've got a few new spots I'm going to try along the way. I couldn't have picked a hotter day really. It's absolutely glorious. Probably a bit too warm to be fishing, but you have to go when you can. Got small tides today and it's low tide now, or an hour before. Some of these marks fish pretty well at low tide for me, so we'll see. I'm not convinced we're going to do very well because of the weather, but what do I know? Anyway, let's see what happens. Right then folks, we're going in. It's a bit battered and bruised now actually, isn't it? But we're going in. Cotton candy, first cast, he says. Detangle the rod tip. Still haven't got a new rod by the way folks. Oh, that was the worst cast ever, wasn't it? Let's just ping that in. Oh dear. So that's when you've got a 7-foot rod. Or it might be 8 foot just. I think actually no, I think it's probably 7.5. There we go. That's a better cast. So yes, conditions today. Well, it's flat calm as you can see. Gin clear. You might not be able to see it through the GoPro, but with my glasses I can see everything. What we're expecting to catch here. It's low tide by the way here. It's like fishing and probably an hour down to low, then maybe an hour up. It's not a long session today folks, it's too hot. It's absolutely probably the warmest day of the year we've had here so far in Anglesey. It's absolutely beautiful. If I'm honest, it might be too nice to catch fish or it might be too clear, I don't know. We'll see, won't we? We'll see how it goes. I never know what to expect when you come sea fishing. Sometimes I think it's going to be awesome and it's rubbish, and other times I think it's going to be rubbish and it's awesome. So we'll just have to go with it. As long as we don't blank, that would be good. So we got first cast in then. What I do know is it's absolutely beautiful. So if I'm honest, I don't really care if I don't catch today. Well folks, I just caught a little pollock then, and I wasn't recording. I thought it was pollock, but my plan worked, just to come down this gully but a bit further out. Took it right at my feet again, which is weird. So they're obviously hiding in the gully and just attacking as you're bringing it past. I don't know if you can see it, but it's where my rod comes there, where my line is there, it just drops off into a gully, and there's another over there, there's the other side of another finger that sticks out into the sea. So obviously, we shall see what happens on this cast. I'm gutted about that. Wasn't a big fish, so it doesn't matter. It was only a tiny. Put the blanks off, that's what it means. Well folks, it's been another 10 minutes since I last caught that fish. Nothing to show for it yet. Sure it'll be fine though. So clear today. So clear. I didn't get any knocks with that fish though, it just took it. I had a few knocks. Right folks, fishing a place here I've never ever fished before. We've got really low tides today, or lowish tides, so you get to this place unless you come really low tide obviously. I'm hoping I don't know what to expect. I just checked it on Navionics and it looks pretty good. The ground looks good. Look at these kelp beds, they're everywhere here, look. It just goes out. So I'm hoping it's going to be alright. I've fished a bit further away from me and the tide is usually horrendous. Just rips through and you can't just do anything. So I'm just going to give it, I don't know, half an hour or so. See what happens. Can't be terrible because it doesn't look like it can be, but we'll see. Nice just to catch a fish, wouldn't it? Right, so fishing right out here. This is usually underwater, so don't really know what to expect here. I know we always say that, don't we? I always say that on this channel, but truly, honestly, I don't. It screams that it should be good, but I don't know. Like I say, this rock that I'm on here is usually underwater. You see how far I am up, look, from the top? It's usually underwater here. So we'll see. I don't know how deep it is. So I've just had my first proper knock where I'm fishing for this deep water. Like such a bang on the side of my rod that way. I didn't take it. Obviously hit it at the top of the lure or something, or the lure clip, or boat there, look. Let it go down. It's very hard to get it down here. The tide's just starting to turn now, so it's really difficult to get it. Fish just jumped here in front of me, a small thing. There's definitely fish about. Tiny fish just jumped in front of me then. Not sure what it was. I've not seen any bait fish though today, which is unusual. The water's so clear. Well folks, I have walked miles today trying to catch a fish. Been fishing about 2.5 hours, caught nothing, a few nibbles. Actually caught one fish that wasn't on camera, hey ho. So, last port of call, I didn't want to come here, is my local mark, just see if I can beat the blank. Honestly, I must disservice to subscribe for this. I've done 10,000 steps and I'm a bit out of breath actually, and that's probably the hottest day of the year. It's absolutely silly thing to come out this time. Middle of the day, hot as fook. Anyway, let's keep going guys. So folks, we've come, it's resulted in this, coming to the Old Faithful. Didn't want to come here, getting a bit fed up of fishing here. Not that, it's not that I'm getting fed up, I don't want you guys to get fed up, because I fished this bit quite a lot recently. But it's been the only place that's been catching fish, but it's really weird. We might not catch fish here. We've not caught anywhere else, so I'll take my chances. Nice and calm. And the tide is proper low, it's very rare you stand right down here. I mean, last time I was fishing, I was right up about 10 foot above me, at least 10 foot above me. You know something, I'm not convinced we're going to catch anything here. I think it's just one of them days. I think it's just too bright, too nice, I don't know. Might be talking shit, we've got time yet. but we'll fish from 10 to 2, see what we've got on. There's got to be something. Something's got to be about. Oh, nothing came on the first cast, so let's just start over here then. First bait fish I've just seen some in there. I don't know if you can see them. So that's not a bad sign. First bait fish that I've seen today. We aren't red. I'm on with the big fish, folks. Whoa, drag stripper. I thought it was the bottom, but it's a drag stripper. I don't think it's massive, but it's not small either. Oh yeah, it is a fish. It's not a bad fish, folks, this. I always say this, but seriously, I don't think it's a bad fish. Look at that, though. Coming to the Old Faithful, and we get a fish. Well, it's not, we haven't got it yet. But I was just thinking I can see bait fish. That's the first time I've seen them today. Oh yeah, it's not a bad fish. What is it? I assume it's a pollock. Oh yeah, it is a pollock. It's just spewed loads of stuff up. It's just spewed something up. Oh, it's not a bad one, folks. Not a bad one at all. Oh, thank God for that. Oh. There you are, folks. There's the lure in its mouth. Look, that is not a bad fish, actually. There we go, folks. Oh, stop it, it's tensing. There we go, not a bad fish that, folks. £1.5, something like that. There we go, he spewed up loads of stuff as he was coming in then. Let's see what it was. Is he off? Yeah. Look how they blend in with the kelp. Amazing. Well, there's me moaning about coming to locations. Second cast that. £1.5 pollock, not too bad. But he spewed loads of something up. Don't know what it looked like, loads of fish. I couldn't quite see it because it was under the water. Wow. Oh well. Blank's off. Not a bad fish, that. Took some drag, that did. I thought it was a lot bigger at first. I thought I was in again then. Must be something I keep coming at. There's some kind of rocky outcrop there. Oh well. That was good. That felt huge. Maybe it's just this rod, because it's only 7 foot. Well, folks, well, that was a tough session. That's, what is that? That's 3.5 hours of fish on a super hot day. Low tide it was, small tide today, so it doesn't make much difference. I'll tell you what, I've walked miles. I've done about 12,000 steps, walked miles, caught very little. We did come back to the last spot of the day, which I didn't really want to fish, but we caught one. That's all that matters. Anyway, folks, please like, please subscribe, because I'll tell you something, when you put the effort in like that, it deserves at least a comment or a like, and we shall catch you in another video.